you got some crazy fans. I think we got an eight-year-old fan. Where's My Joy? What a name. Hey, My Joy, I hear you have a question for Caitlin.
Good morning, everyone.
What's your question for Caitlin?
My question today is, what's the hardest part about playing basketball?
At the end of the day, none of it's hard. You're really lucky that you get to be able to do it. So, obviously there's ups and downs and there's hard moments, but that's just life.
Caitlin Clark making time for her fans. Everywhere Caitlin Clark has gone, she has been swarmed.
Caitlin Clark may be out injured, but the vibe's still very high at WNBA All-Star Week.
Just to show y'all the vibe. Caitlin Clark in the building. This is just a vibe.
You're rocking with Caitlin.
She means a lot more to the game than just showing up and playing.
We know the persona of Caitlin Clark. She's everywhere.
She didn't even play. But one little black girl's question to Caitlin Clark stunned the entire WNBA world.
The WNBA has always been a very racialized activist league, where it's the focus on it. They look for wrongs. They look for the one fan in the stadium who might have said something racist.
And what Caitlin said in response? Pure class. The league may not like how much power she holds, but fans made it clear she's the main event.
Somewhere behind this ridiculous crowd is Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark making time for her fans.
Caitlin Clark outside taking pictures of fans outside of Cambridge.
If you're 100% Team Caitlin, drop a 100% in the comments right now, because this changes everything.
You're rocking with Caitlin. The star power that is Caitlin Clark.
It all started with a simple, innocent moment. An 8-year-old black girl named My Joy stood up during a live event and asked Caitlin Clark, "What's the hardest part about playing basketball?"
Well, you got some crazy fans. I think we got an eight-year-old fan. Where's My Joy? What a name. Hey, My Joy, I hear you have a question for Caitlin.
Good morning, everyone.
What's your question for Caitlin?
My question today is, what's the hardest part about playing basketball?
Now, Caitlin could have given a cliche answer: pressure, training, competition. But instead, she paused, smiled, and dropped a line that stunned the room.
At the end of the day, none of it's hard. You're really lucky that you get to be able to do it. So, obviously there's ups and downs and there's hard moments, but that's just life.
At the end of the day, none of it's hard. We're lucky we get to do this. That moment wasn't just emotional. It was real. You could feel the energy shift. This wasn't just a fan asking a question. It was a generation looking up to someone who finally gets it.
And it's something that never gets old, truly. Like, to see young girls and even young boys wear your jersey or want a picture or want an autograph. Every time I walk out in the arena and people are screaming and cheering, like they could care less how many points I score or how many minutes I play.
Caitlin didn't talk about stats. She didn't make it about herself. She talked about gratitude, perspective, and humility. Things you rarely hear in sports interviews anymore. The little girl didn't just get an answer. She got 4 tickets to the sold-out All-Star game.
You're going to get 4 tickets to tonight's skills competition and the three-point competition. Wait a minute. You know what's coming up next. You're also getting 4 tickets to the sold-out All-Star game.
Live, on air. Her reaction? Pure joy. A viral moment. And a reminder that Caitlin Clark isn't just playing the game. She's changing it.
Everywhere Caitlin Clark has gone, she has been swarmed.
Because not long ago, Caitlin was that kid in the crowd. Now, she's the reason kids believe they can be more than just fans. They can be icons.
There were a bunch of people, little girls, who had your jersey.
She doing pop-up meet and greets. She's damn sure making it her business to touch and react damn near to every fan.
Caitlin Clark didn't need a jersey, a scoreboard, or even a single second of playtime. And yet she owned the entire All-Star weekend.
Helping Sandy Brondello out as a coach for Team Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark will be assisting Sandy in coaching the basketball team.
From the moment she landed in Indianapolis, she was everywhere.
Somewhere behind this ridiculous crowd is Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark making time for her fans.
Caitlin Clark outside taking pictures of fans outside of Cambridge.
At the airport, swarmed outside Cambridge Fieldhouse. Crowds packed the streets just to catch a glimpse. Inside the arena, 10 security guards followed her everywhere.
She has literally not been seen without about 10 security guards.
Not for safety, but because her presence demanded it. She wasn't just sitting courtside,
Caitlin Clark knows is in my city. I need to be there, so she'll be there.
She was running the show, coaching alongside Sandy Brondello for Team WNBA.
Caitlin Clark, although she's not playing, she can still be a part of a whole lot of fun things that are going to happen.
Directing plays, clapping for teammates, dribbling during shoot-arounds, all while injured. And then there were the fan moments.
Caitlin Clark making time for her fans.
Caitlin Clark signing autographs just to show y'all the vibe. Caitlin Clark in the building. This is just a vibe.
The selfies, the autographs, the surprise trophy presentations at youth tournaments. She even danced on stage with fans.
Not only to the fans, not only to the people, not only to the league, but to Caitlin Clark. This was a big deal. In front of her home fans. This is the first All-Star game in Indianapolis in league history.
Partied at night and showed up the next morning for media duties with the same energy. Who else does that while nursing an injury? One reporter said it best. Somewhere behind this ridiculous crowd is Caitlin Clark.
She's going to still have a great impact on this team. I will give the coaching hat to her as much as she wants. She's been very active on the sideline when she wasn't playing, so we'll utilize that as well.
She didn't hide in VIP. She walked with the people. One fan joked, "There must be two Caitlin Clarks because there's no way one person is doing all this." And honestly, it felt that way. From media appearances to pop-up meet and greets, she made herself available.
She was a captain. She was supposed to be the favorite in a three-point competition on her home court. They literally changed the All-Star Game rules.
Not as a star, but as a servant of the game. The All-Star Weekend wasn't just a basketball event. It was a Caitlin Clark experience.
Busiest day in the history of busy days.
Despite partying all last night, Caitlin Clark made it her business to get back up and get ready for the All-Star game.
Caitlin Clark didn't just show up at All-Star Weekend. She shifted the entire energy of the league.
Nobody else in this WNBA, now or in the past, has ever carried a league as she does.
But with that kind of influence comes pushback. And now some in the WNBA aren't cheering. They're uncomfortable. Let's be real. The entire weekend revolved around Caitlin. She didn't touch the court, yet fans screamed her name. Security trailed her like she was Beyonce.
She's very much been part of the festivities. She's very much been part of the festivities, and it's been big.
She'll still have moments of charm, charisma.
Even players admitted it. She wasn't just part of the weekend. She was the reason it exploded. This isn't just hype, one host said. This is a cultural moment. The league changed all-star rules just to showcase her. Three-point contests, captain's picks, even coaching appearances. And yet, despite her effort to stay humble, supportive, and focused on fans, the criticism started rolling in.
The WNBA has always been a very racialized activist league, but it's the focus on it. They look for wrongs. They look for the one fan in the stadium who might have said something racist.
Some people online blame Caitlin for not picking certain players in the All-Star draft, as if her choices were political statements. Others accused her of trading coaches and causing division, even though those decisions were made behind the scenes. She never clapped back. She never made it about herself. Instead, she kept signing jerseys.
It breaks my heart to think about what they're going to say about her in the comments. Caitlin is not polarizing. She's never been polarizing.
Kept coaching, kept smiling. And the one moment that really shows her character, that heartfelt answer to a Black child's question, a moment full of grace, humility, and no agenda.
At the end of the day, none of it's hard. You're really lucky that you get to be able to do it. So, obviously there's ups and downs and there's hard moments, but that's just life.
Caitlin Clark making time for her fans. Everywhere Caitlin Clark has gone, she has been swarmed.
No performative activism, no fake slogans, just a real answer that mattered. But still, the media spun it. Critics expected her to carry the weight of every social issue while ignoring how she's carrying the league's visibility, ticket sales, and future. Let's talk numbers. WNBA ratings are up. Merchandise is flying. Tickets are selling out, all since Caitlin entered the league. And who's showing up to these games? First-time fans, kids, families. People who never watched women's basketball before.
We're with you 100% CC.
Caitlin Clark actually worrying about herself this time. You know, putting herself first because she put the league, she put everybody before her every time.
She brings eyes to the game so that the next generation can come out and thrive. Just a dynamic player, just exciting to watch. The fans eat it right up.
Not because of marketing, but because of her. Even Sabrina Ionescu said it. Caitlin means more to the game than just playing. She's not just an athlete, she's a movement. A face that's attracting a new generation, a personality that media can't control. And that's what makes some people nervous. Because Caitlin isn't following their script. She's writing her own. And while the league debates her every move, she keeps doing what they can't, uniting fans, drawing crowds, and bringing emotional moments that go viral.
She's just signing random things.
Criticize Caitlin Clark for not picking Angel Reese in the All-Star game. They also attack Caitlin Clark for trading coaches.
Caitlin Clark could quiet some of the worst of her fan base, some of those people you were just referring to, by selecting Angel Reese to her all-star team, acknowledging that there will be some who will still send all those, horrific racist messages to Reese and other players.
This isn't just stardom. This is a cultural shift in real time. And it's clear, the spotlight didn't chase her, it follows her everywhere. Some might hate that, but the fans, they love it.
The WNBA has always been a very racialized activist league where it's the focus on it. They look for wrongs. They look for the one fan in the stadium who might have said something racist.
She didn't play a single minute. She didn't take a single shot, but Caitlin Clark just took over the entire WNBA All-Star Weekend with nothing but her presence, her voice, and her heart. One little girl asked her a simple question, and Caitlin responded with humility, perspective, and grace. That moment wasn't just viral, it was a statement. While critics talk, Caitlin connects. While others divide, she unites.
We love you, CC.
There's one person in this league that when she walks in the building, when she walks in the room, the owners see dollar signs. There's only one person, and her name's Caitlin Clark.
And while some try to twist her impact, the truth is crystal clear. She's the reason the seats are filled. She's the reason new fans are watching. She's the reason the game is growing. So if that makes the old guard uncomfortable, let it. Because this isn't just her time. This is her era. Drop a 100% Team Caitlin in the comments if you believe she's changing the game forever. And don't forget to share this with someone who still doesn't understand what greatness really looks like. The WNBA can love it or hate it, but Caitlin Clark isn't going anywhere. She's just getting started. We'll see you courtside.